Excitement in the Bay Area for a sport you really only see in the Winter Olympics, curling. It's a common sport, not really much like baseball or football, but it has a dedicated fan base which is celebrating this afternoon's ribbon cutting for a new local curling facility in Oakland. We're joined here this morning by Kate Garfinkel. She's the president of the San Francisco Bay Area Curling Club. Kate, good morning. Thanks so much for joining us. The facility looks great behind you, by the way.
Thank you. Good morning to you. Thank you so much for having us.
Let's talk a little bit just about curling in general. I feel like the only thing people really know about curling is when you watch it on TV and you hear someone yell, sweep, 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 sweep. So with this grand opening kind of ribbon cutting you have going on today, what are just one or two things that you think people should know about curling that really attracts them to the sport?
Yeah, well, curling is really fun. It's really accessible for people of all ages and abilities, and that's one of the reasons why we're so excited to be open here in Oakland. And it's a really fun team sport. There's a lot of strategy. There's also physical fitness involved in it also. So whatever you like doing, there are lots of ways to get involved.
Can we talk about why a facility is opening in Oakland? I haven't heard of a curling club or a curling community. Does that exist out here in the East Bay? Is it? I know you run the San Francisco Bay Area Club, but can you kind of tell us just what that looks like?
Sure. So there are a lot of curlers here in the Bay Area. We have some sister clubs around. There's a club in San Jose and in Wine Country and in Tahoe. But we are the only dedicated ice facility in Northern California and only the second one in all of California.
Wow.
So it's been pretty important for us to open so that we can be competitive and we can really grow the sport here in the Bay Area, where we've had such tremendous growth over the last few years.
You have Oakland council members who are coming out to this ribbon cutting, throwing out the first stones here. A lot of fun and excitement actually happening tonight with the taco truck involved. You
Yes.
personally, how big of a deal is this facility, to have this facility here to you?
I mean, this is a huge deal. We've been working for many years to open up our own facility with our own dedicated curling ice. And so this has been really a many-year dream for many of us here. And we couldn't have done it without our supporters and our volunteers. We are an all-volunteer run facility. But you know, this is like a dream come true for me and for many of our members here. All
volunteer run. Wow, that's pretty impressive. Can you tell me a little bit just about curling in your life? What is your relationship to the sport? How did you get into it?
Yeah, well, I got into it through my husband, who got into it from watching the '06 Olympics. And I came out for a lesson with him and just really fell in love with the sport. And we've lived in many different places across the country, and we've gotten involved in curling all across the way. As an adult, I've made most of my friends through the curling community, which is pretty amazing. And we do a lot of traveling for curling. So I'm traveling across the country and to Canada and even outside of the continent. And it's really amazing to meet curlers from all over the world. Curlers are very friendly people, and you always get invited back. So I now have friends all over the world because of curling.
Yeah, I believe it. And, you know, you watch this on the Olympics and you get so much excitement. And I think a lot of people really have no idea what's going on. At least I can speak personally. Can you just briefly explain the game for just a moment? And what does it mean when people are yelling, sweep, 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 sweep?
Sure. So it's similar to bocce or shuffleboard, where there are 4 people on a team and each person throws 2 stones or rocks down to the other end, and you're trying to get them all as close to the center of the target, which we call a house, as possible, and that's how points are scored. And the sweeping actually helps the stone. It does 2 things. It helps it go straighter, and it helps also to clear any debris from in front of the stone. If it hits a piece of dust or something like that, it can change the path of the stone. But the sweeping is really important to help the stones go a little bit more where we want them to go. We don't have full control, but we can control a little bit with sweeping.
It is a game after all, right? There's got to be some strategy to play at some point. All right, Kate Garfinkel, thank you so much for joining us this morning, and best of luck to you and the facility.
Thank you.
Like I said, it looks absolutely fantastic behind you.